Hello, everybody, and welcome to What's the Buttons.
Hello. Change that. Change that shit. No, please.
No, it's
no, this is non-negotiable.
It's not. No, it is negotiable because I'm the one that's controlling
No,
it.
this is non-negotiable.
No, this is staying.
I promise.
In the spirit of Halloween, it's a spooky intro.
No, but I don't like that.
But it's rolled on too long for me to stop it.
Please stop.
No, because this is This
Reese,
is
please.
Comedic.
I mean it.
Gold.
I mean it.
Fine. Fine. Where is it? Is this better? This is better. Hello, what's the buttons?
No, hello, it's
what's the buttons.
Saying hello to yourself.
Is that better? Okay. Hello.
Hello.
We're here. Steph's here. When's the last time you was here?
Oh. A little while ago.
I feel like there's such a change when we hit record because I feel like I talk to you slightly different to how I would. Oh, sorry, that was my toe.
Do you reckon?
I don't know.
In what way?
Like radio-y. You know how like a news reporter, when someone's reading out the news, they're not really talk. They don't talk like that all the time, do they?
They don't talk like this.
Talk like this, and on today's news, sad.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
I don't know. To be honest, last time I was here, it didn't smell this mouldy.
I'll
be real. But we move.
We've mentioned it a couple of times. The room itself is not mouldy, but there's definite damp somewhere.
What we need is Gordon Ramsay's little debris.
Yeah.
The little sticky thing.
Because it's there's something going on here.
Like I feel like.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I told you, this is so divergent but relevant, one of my grad shows was in that, it was called Safe House in Peckham.
Yeah.
And it's basically a semi-detached, derelict, fucking ruined house. And that you rent for extortionate amounts per night. Anyway, and the second day, and no one came, so we were all just sat there, and basically we were like getting Uber Eats or Deliveroo, whatever was then, and playing Heads Up and just like generally hanging out. Okay, but so when I played back on the recordings, and actually kind of when I got home as well, we were all coughing, like all of us.
Asbestos, baby.
Developed this cough.
Asbestos. You're gonna die.
Yeah, and it feels like this kind of vibe. My lungs are like, red alert.
Yeah. There's
There's
not much I can do.
No, I did find out today though that my school, my secondary school, has had to close.
Is that one of the ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, is this one of the ones?
Because it's made of like the most dodgy concrete. It's basically like an aero bar.
If you're not from the UK, which quite a few of the people listening actually aren't, there's a crisis going on at the moment in the UK where I think it's now up to like 700 schools, like primary schools and secondary schools have had to either temporarily close or like permanently close because the concrete that they were made with is prone to collapse.
Yeah. I can believe it.
It's fucking mental. I can believe it as well.
Yeah, is one of yours?
No, because I don't know about my primary school, but my secondary school got rebuilt. I'm pretty sure it was like the term after we all left when they finally replaced the temporary buildings that were only meant to be there for like 6 months, like those fucking containers, like work containers.
Yeah.
And we was in them for like 4 years.
As well, what's a bugger is if it is what I think it is, the part of it that's built, then literally like it's like 90% of the school.
Yeah.
They've said that they're having like year 7 and then like year 11 and 12 and that's it. Like no one else can come in. Oh, it would suck though. That sucks. Especially like, but anyway, we're diverging. So, sorry if you're a school
That's
kid.
That's what's going on.
School's made of crumbly aero concrete.
But we're not in school and we don't have children, so.
Yeah, I don't really care. Didn't even know. It wasn't until my mate told me. Yeah.
Just don't care.
Soz for you.
Don't worry about the children. Games.
Yeah, but it is serious.
Especially how the government's reacting to it. We don't care, but whoops. We're probably going to only talk about one game here, really. It being ESO. Because we're all over it.
Yeah.
Aren't we? Aren't we, dear?
Yes, sir.
Aren't we all over this? It's fantastic. It's mine and Steph's 5-year anniversary on Thursday.
Yeah.
And I was contemplating whether I would buy us both Necrom.
Okay. Cute.
And you buy the pizza.
Do we want pizza?
Well, do we want to go and get the Chinese?
No, I can't be able to do that.
Indian?
Don't know.
This is a conversation off
the pod.
Off the pod.
Off-pod.
The
We'll
people
figure
aren't
this
here
out
to
later.
find out what the fucking dinner order is.
No, yeah, people are tuning out.
Yeah.
If you're still with us.
But yeah, I was not that we need to have the latest X back, which is Necrom, but I figured it might be quite nice. I don't know if you get any like crowns or anything with it, but I feel like I've skipped a load of the dialogue here. Me and Steph got back into Elder Scrolls Online.
We did talk about it last time we were on.
What, me and you or just me?
Me and you.
Did we?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
You been
back.
on that recently?
Wait, pause it if we're going to do some admin.
All
Hang
right,
on.
okay, give me a sec. 5 episodes ago
Yeah.
is the last time we properly spoke about ESO.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've got a little bit more hands-on with it. Because was the last time we played it, I know that I'm playing it completely differently to how I played it the last time that we tried to play ESO.
Okay.
In other words, I haven't just beelined the fucking getting to max level and then your champion points. I'm actually doing the story and paying attention to it. So like right now I'm doing Cadwell Silver.
Yeah.
So basically when you do the main story in Elder Scrolls Online, at the end of it, I won't spoil anything, but at the end of it you get what is essentially a whole block of quests, a really long quest line that takes you through I'm pretty sure it's like all of the starter areas or most of them, and I think there's 5 or 6 areas, and it has a breakdown of all the main quests that you need to achieve in that area. And it's one of them where literally from start to finish it guides you through that entire story, and it's really good. It's really, really good. I haven't done any of the side stuff that I've done. Well, I've only done a couple of side missions. Most of the time, I have been skipping them because I want to do the main story. Apparently, at the end of it, you get Cadwell's like pot hat thing.
That's cool.
And yeah, it's just actually paying attention to the story and the witty writing, and there's actually been a couple of times where I've been laughing and things like that, like genuine enjoyment from listening to the story is such a big breath of fresh air compared to things like World of Warcraft, because I actually Googled it. Over the entire ESO catalogue of expansions and stuff like that, there's 77 voice actors that were employed to do it, and the whole, I've got the list on my phone, but obviously I won't read it all out, but quite a lot of them have like some of them have like 10 different people that they're voice acting, or like one of them is the entire female guard in one specific city. So I feel like, and we've spoken about it before, that it's so much more engaging when there's voice acting throughout the entire game.
Oh yeah,
which is just something that I'm not used to in an MMO, because I feel like it's a lot of effort to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think like it helps it kind of feel like, I mean, it's a very like over kind of, I can't think of the word, like reduced view of it, but it's almost like an endless Skyrim in the sense that that feel is the same. You can play it as interactively or like solo-y as you like.
Yeah.
You know, and it, you always, like how I'm feeling is like kind of like what you said, where I don't really feel the need to like grind anything or think. It all feels so like, oh, we can just do that another day. You can try and play that another time. Yeah. You know, and there's no like pressure to be a certain thing. I mean, that's probably not the case for everyone, and everyone plays it differently and stuff. But the way I'm playing it now is, just so casual. And yet in just enough to like grip you, where you're like on days where we've been really busy, it's like,
really want to fucking play it.
Yeah, or like, you know, even if you're logging in just to get you know, your little daily rewards or whatever. I am loving it. I am like, I mean, am I loving it as well because I'm right? Probably.
What?
Oh, I've been pestering you for months.
What do you mean?
To just play it with me. since like 2021 when we stopped playing.
I know.
So it feels good.
I know.
Feels good. No, I'm joking.
World of Warcraft got in the way. World of Warcraft has given me a really heavy slump right now, to the point where I was talking to you earlier. Our entire guild Discord, all of them have like emigrated to other games. So some of them are playing Final Fantasy. I did speak a little bit about ESO on the Discord, and then like there was a couple of people asking me questions, almost as if like I'm getting the vibe that they either do play it or they want to play ESO. I know that you can actually log into, like, you can go on Discord and it will tell you what games those people are playing, but I'm not that fucking interested, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not dying for them to, I want to play with them. But yeah, I feel everyone's just taken that little slump with WoW. There's obviously, you have World of Warcraft Classic, which is that goes all the way up to Wrath of the Lich King, which is so Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, first two expansions. They now do them as classic servers, which is just old school with a couple of tweaks. Well, they very recently released hardcore servers now, which is one death, you're done. Oh, delete the character's gone. So you start again.
Fuck that.
And one really cool thing that they've introduced with that is you've always been able to duel other people, which you can in ESO as well. But they've brought out, is it Krav Maga? Krav Maga, that's the one. Obviously, fight to the death.
Yeah.
So you can now duel people. Whereas ESO, when we duel, you actually kill the person. On World of Warcraft, when you duel, you get them down to 1 health, and then that's it. The duel's over. Whoever got the 1 health is the loser. Over. Whereas Krav Maga, it's they're dead. So it's quite if you're a high level and you decide to duel like that, there's a lot at stake, because one of us is going to die here.
Yeah.
I'm going to ruin someone's day here, because the difference with normal WoW and Classic is the leveling up is so much fucking slower in Classic, so much more hardcore. Whereas in retail WoW, you can get from level 1 to max level in, I think the quickest is like 4 hours, something like that, 4 or 5 hours, really quick. Classic, you're talking days, weeks to get to level 60. Yeah. So there's a lot more going on. The game does not hold your hand. It is literally vanilla WoW. So before there was any fucking tweaks, any quality of life, that is just how it first begun, to the point where even when you get a quest in retail, it comes up with a quest marker, much like ESO. Classic, you have to read the quest dialogue and figure out where to go. It gives you no markers, no nothing. There's nothing to say. If you have to collect a certain amount of, I don't know, like copper ore or something like that, say you need like, I don't know, 20 of them, it doesn't give you a tick thing like ESO or retail does. You just have to know that you've got the amount that you need, and if you go and hand in that quest but you haven't, you have to go back. It's like I say, it's
sound pleasurable. No offense.
It's how a proper quest used to be before quality of life. So a lot more effort goes into playing a classic and hardcore character, and I'm not interested in any of that. So I feel like when that's come out, a lot of people have been drawn away from retail and gone into that, or people like me have been drawn away from retail and just started searching other stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel ESO is a fantastic game, played completely differently to any other type of MMO. But what's most enjoyable about it is that we're playing it together, but not together, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of like where you enjoy someone's company, but you're not actually doing stuff together.
Yeah.
Like how I like being on a laptop or on the PlayStation or whatever, and you're sitting on the Switch or you're reading or doing whatever. We're not actually interacting with each other, but we're in the same vicinity.
Yeah, but I'd miss you if you weren't there.
Yeah. And I feel it's like that with ESO. We're not questing together. We're doing dungeons together and stuff like that. But the fact that we're playing together, and that if we wanted to, we can just go and then start pissing around with each other.
I would quite like to do some quests together, though.
Yeah, definitely. Because didn't we? Do they sync up? They do.
Only when we stopped was because you can't do the main story together.
Yeah.
It has to be individual. But
I don't think we can go back and do quests that I've done that you haven't. Like I think I can help you,
Or vice versa.
or vice versa.
Yes, thank you.
But I think I can help you, but I can't actually do anything.
Well, yeah, same as when we've been in that dungeon and I'd already done it, and you were doing the quest and I'd already. Which made me feel really left out, even though I've probably done it. I think because that's where I've kept my character from when we played before, but I don't remember a lot of it. So I'm running around going like, why don't I get it? And then it's realising that
you've already done it. But what is new is you're looking at builds and stuff like that, and so am I, because I don't think I never did that last time. Didn't take it that serious. Not that we're fucking hardcore with it.
No, but it's nice to know, isn't it?
Yeah, because it gives you that freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do.
Yeah, and I never gave a shit about a lot of stuff. Like when I was playing Skyrim, I just ran with what I wanted to run with. I didn't really give
a fuck
too much about the benefits or drawbacks of.
You can swear on this podcast.
I know, light, heavy, and medium, or whatever.
I know.
I just didn't give a darn toot. But yeah, no, and I got by fine. What did I used to run in Skyrim? I used to play. It was with an axe or some shit like that, or whatever. Whereas, and that's probably true of when we played ESO on the PS4, PS5, whatever, and when we played it a bit on PC. Whereas now I'm caring a lot more and actually have armor that helps and stuff like that.
Yeah, because ultimately that makes the gaming experience of it better.
You have to drink a lot less potions.
Yeah, if you're actually using what is perceived to be the right stuff. I mean, in terms of weapons, you can do whatever you want, but in terms of gear,
yeah, but you can.
Dependent on but dependent on the build that you're running.
Not necessarily, because that's what are the versatility of it. But yes.
For example, if your build is built around magicka as opposed to stamina, you're not going to have a fun time if all of your gear is enchanted towards stamina.
True, but you can enchant.
That's what I mean.
You can enchant heavy to be magicka.
Yes, no. What I'm saying is, if your build requires you, if you use magicka more than you do stamina,
then you're not going to run the stamina stuff. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Do you want to fight?
Do you want to fucking go?
Yeah.
Are you fucking hearing what I'm saying? Yeah? Yeah? Magicka? You get it? You understand? Oh, the looks could kill. What are you rolling your fucking eyes for? We both got ESO Plus, which means everything's unlimited, basically. So much more benefits. I couldn't imagine playing without ESO Plus.
It's fine.
Well, if it's fine, why have you got it?
Because it's
much better with it.
It's all right.
Far much better.
It's all right.
The only gripe that I really have, and you might agree with me on it, is mounts. The only real way to get hold of them is to buy them.
Okay.
All the different.
No, what I was going to say is, and it's possibly off of the back of, fuck me, what's it called? Tears of the Kingdom.
Relic that hasn't been.
My mind went blank.
I've seen nothing about Tears of the Kingdom for ages.
Well, because
I don't know what happened. Just the hype. The hype
it?
Just disappeared, I guess.
No, I mean, I still see stuff, but then God, that was like a tongue twister. But then I follow a lot of stuff.
I still see
stuff on the seashore.
Yeah, I suppose it's because it's not in my algorithm.
But basically playing a game like that where not just flying, being able to jump off the edge of stuff and not die, but also obviously one of the new abilities was you can go up through the floor.
Yep.
And the other day I was looking for a sky shard and I was lost and there was nowhere for me to go because I can't fly, can't climb. Can't think because obviously Link can climb the wall and stuff like that. And I think it's just one of those ones where you are moving from game to game and you have to make peace with the lack of the differences.
I miss having flying mounts. I will say that, being able to just mount up and just go vroom, see you later.
Yeah,
it would be great. I mean, having the add-on of a mini map makes such a big difference. Again, with the rolling of the eyeballs.
Prove it.
What do you mean, prove
to the
it?
people that I just rolled my eyeballs.
Well,
no
I
one's
can't,
gonna
can
believe
I?
You. Who's going to believe you?
Yeah, but you did,
huh?
though.
Did I?
This interaction itself proves it.
Why is that?
Why are you rolling your eyes at my mini-map? Is it because you're jealous?
No.
You fucking are, aren't you? You are, aren't you? You see it.
No, it's not.
Because when you logged in...
It wasn't
When
there.
you logged in... What, it weren't there?
No.
What, even when you logged in on my account?
No, because why would it be?
Because you logged in on my account.
No, I logged in on my account. No,
I mean,
I logged
your
in on
account. Yeah, but you
computer.
did it on my computer, which
But I
means
don't
you
have.
log...
Why would I have? What
Because
world
the files
would
are...
it automatically apply them?
Because the files are on here. They're not on your account. They're on the game.
Fucking log me in then. Come on then.
No, I don't want to.
No, because they're not going to be there.
After I'll log your ass in. That's how files work. You're smarter than me with this kind of stuff.
Right, so you don't have to activate any add-ons when you click on your screen and you click add-ons. You didn't have to activate them, no?
No, you just download them because they download onto the launcher, onto the game files themselves. That's how add-ons work.
Right, but I don't.
Why are you going?
Because they weren't there.
Do you know what add-ons are?
You're walking a fine line of funny and dangerous here.
Do
mate.
you?
Yeah.
You watch me painstakingly get the files on.
Do you want a medal?
What a cunt that was. That was fucking horrible. Second gripe. Getting add-ons onto ESO.
Not ESO's fault.
You got to be a fucking scientist to get that
you.
shit on. Jesus Christ. It was a very simple fix.
Yeah.
After, what was it, days? Days of trying? Facebook posts. No one answered me. Reddit. Google.
No.
Discord. No one helped me. Even the guild in ESO.
That's sad. Oh, that's sad.
I mean, they were answering questions, but no one led me to the solution.
Which was just put it in the right folder.
Just put it in the wrong, put it in the
wrong.
wrong folder. I was following the wrong folder path, which you back me up is very similar. Both the paths are very similar.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
On this occasion.
But yes, back to it. Why don't you like my mini map?
I don't have any feelings about your mini map.
You do though, don't you?
Nope.
Basically, ESO doesn't give you a mini map, which is it gives you a compass at the top, which it shows you very little. Apparently, the idea being that the developers didn't want to clutter your compass up with what is actually in the map entirely.
I'm used to that though. Like it's the same as.
Yeah, I'm used to it, but having that little mini map in the corner, especially when you're in delves and things like that, because you can see all the corridors and shit.
You just press M. Do you not just press M when you're in a delve?
Yeah, but you can't move while you're on the map.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. I do it all the time.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
I have auto run.
I don't have auto run.
I
don't have auto run.
All right.
What key is auto run?
I don't know.
I don't have it.
I
don't have it on this fucking laptop.
I have bound it to tab.
Tab is my quick slot.
Right.
I don't
just
have.
Pick a different key to bind it.
But I don't have it.
But yeah, you can. If you're auto running.
Yeah, but I don't need to because I've got a mini map.
Right.
The quality of life. This is again rolling of the eyeballs.
Didn't roll them.
The balls that are eyes are rolling.
No.
Mark Manus's big balls rolling. You'd like them.
Oh, vents down, Mark Manus.
Oh, Venti Manister.
Oh, breezy knees.
He got in the van. He went, "Who's messed with my vents?"
Tis I. Tis I.
I watched him. Was it today? Oh, it's because it was boiling hot. I watched him just sat there, and then the left vent. I just watched him go. And flick it down. He just flicked it down.
Yeah, well, I'll be in there on Thursday, so you're gonna have to be moving them.
Those vents do fuck all in this hot weather.
Not when they're
Absolutely
aimed at
nothing.
your knees. No, they don't.
Ridiculous. Mark Manister. Leave the fucking vents alone. Stop opening the window when I'm doing 70 miles an hour, you fucking dickhead. Stop it, my hair is blowing everywhere. I had to pull over today because I untied my hair and then realised at the point of my journey there's virtually no traffic lights to stop you. So I was like, I can't tie my hair up, but because it was so hot, we had to have the windows open. Get Mark to do it.
Yeah.
What, has he got practice tying up his hair?
It's not that hard, is it?
Baldy. Either way, I had to pull over. I had to find somewhere to pull over because I couldn't tie my hair up.
The hatred in your eyes just then when you looked at me.
What I was saying
Yeah, sorry, anyway.
has completely left my mind. What the fuck was I saying?
You said big
it
balls.
was about add-ons.
Yeah.
I
rolled.
Wobbly bobbly bobbly.
Allegedly, I rolled my eyes.
Allegedly, you rolled your eyes.
And then
When I was talking, that was it. That was fucking it. Right. We all know, with my wow shit, and you'll know how obsessed I am, or was because it's a new me, with following the meta in DPS. So what class is currently performing the best in Mythic Plus raids and shit like that. To the point where I'd quite frequently swap my fucking main class around because I wanted to be whatever was at the top. I am so desperately trying to avoid looking at that with Elder Scrolls Online because there's an add-on that you can get which is a DPS recount, which basically gives you a whole breakdown per fight of how much damage you was doing, what abilities were doing the most damage, the percentage, what damage was being done to you. It's just the statistics of the actual fight, which is what, if you're trying to improve your character, is what you would need to look at to go, right, well, that move
does fuck all.
That lethal arrow doesn't do much. That Betty Netch is only giving me X amount of stat increase. It's quite an in-depth thing to do. So I nearly downloaded it the other day, but then I was like, no, because I don't want to see it. And when Neil come back to WoW for a little bit, and I was chatting to him, he had to redo all of his add-ons and forgot to put the DPS meter on. And he said like how much of a breath of fresh air it was for him, because he was like, I don't know if I'm doing shit or not. I can't see the numbers. Yeah. So he was like, it's so much more enjoyable because all of a sudden that pressure that was on him to be performing near the top is completely gone.
Yeah.
Which is how I feel with ESO. I don't know how I'm fucking doing. All I know is that shit's dying. I'm attacking stuff and it's dying.
Yeah.
And I'm having fun doing it.
Yeah.
So when I'm in dungeons and shit, the dungeons are so fucking quick anyway. I think that's because we're not max level yet. I'd imagine as we bump up is where they get a little bit more puffy.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You get me? You feel me?
I do. Yes.
Contempt. Yeah. So them fucking eyes.
Don't know what you're on about.
Have you ever seen that video of that like toy monkey with the eyes, and the geezer like goes to pull it out of the box and his eyes like quickly looks at it and then looks back?
I saw the one on the shelf and he punches it.
No, not that one, but another one you're on about. He decks it back into the shelf.
Yeah, it moves.
Fuck
horrible.
Off. Yeah, no, yeah. I think it's on the same video.
No, I haven't seen that, no.
That's that then.
Yeah. I'm hangry. I meant to say hungry, but my mouth spoke the truth. I'm hangry.
Oh, right, okay. End it here?
What else has been going on? Apparently Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas are heading for divorce. Just saying.
No one listening to this podcast cares.
How do you know?
Who is Sophie Turner?
Sansa Stark.
Oh, right. Well, they were married.
It's Joe Jonas, yeah. They have 2 children. Apparently they're heading for divorce, yeah.
Gossy. Right, that's Steph's side of the news. I have 2 mystery boxes turning up tomorrow, or being dispatched tomorrow. Your face. Yeah, boy.
Rewind to the start of this podcast when you said about how you speak to me differently.
What do you mean?
Hang on, I'm going to get my violin out.
What for? What for? What for? What have I done?
No
what
one
have you
cares.
done?
People might care.
People aren't tuning in for Joe Jonas.
Right, but they're tuning in for your Funko Pops.
Is that Jonas Brothers?
Huh?
Yes, they are. Yes. It's an established theme with What's the Buttons.
Okay. Am I not allowed to bring in a little bit of a
Joe
theme?
Jonas is not. Well, you brought in Nintendo.
no, Ash likes Nintendo.
Yeah, but you double that likeness.
Is that all I'm allowed to do? Is it?
No, but Joe Jonas.
It's breaking news, all right? So what you're telling me that they don't care about that?
The schools are falling down and Joe Jonas is getting divorced.
They'll
what
care
would the children
about
think?
Fucking concrete in an Essex school.
You fucking started
Yeah,
the
I get it.
convo.
I'm boring. I'm so boring.
What do you mean?
I'm here for you. I want to be, you know.
I'm here for you.
Oh, wait. I can't believe, sorry, Roo. I can't believe I haven't even spoken about the fucking main game I've been playing.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, my God.
Proper mobile gaming as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, fantastic. Take it away, Steph Edwards. Off you
Right.
go.
So, I've been playing. I don't even know what it's fucking called. Scripted crime scene. Hang on.
This game has taken over your life.
I do it, and the scripted crime stories.
She got called a cunt.
The Home Secretary called me a cunt. So, scripted crime stories. I don't know if you can play if you're not subscribed to Netflix, right? But I've never bothered looking at the Netflix mobile games. Never watched Netflix on my phone.
I didn't even know that they did them.
Yep, they do. So, anyway, what's been going on Lakeside?
That's really pinpointed near to where we are. Great.
What's been going on with Netflix lately is obviously they've enforced that household bollocks.
Absolute bullshit.
I've basically been locked out of my own Netflix because...
We're all in different houses.
Yeah.
Fuckers. YouTube don't do that.
So, I was on my phone. Anyway, so scripted crime stories. And basically, it's like, I can't really describe what it's like, but you have, it's on your phone, and you're a DCI. No, you're a DC.
Mm-hmm.
And you have all these little things. So far there's two. I don't know if there's going to be any more, but I'm halfway through the second one now. But the first one, and you have your little room where you interrogate people. You have your little book of clues, and then you have your little messenger where you've got forensics, intelligence, and on the ground. Mm-hmm. And then the bottom button is a clone.
Oh, Bobby's on the beat.
A clone of the victim's phone that you gradually unlock more and more of. And they phone you, they'll text you. You've got like a breaking news thing, and it is sick.
It basically looks like a phone emulator. Like it's so.
Oh my god, it's mad! It's so fun. It doesn't. I might not be making it sound fun. But it is genuinely so fun.
Didn't you like try and swipe up the other day because you thought you was on your phone?
No, I can't remember what I was doing, but yeah, I
tried
was
to
doing
find
something.
TikTok.
Yeah. But yeah, and I don't want to spoil it because honestly, it is such a laugh. It's like and genuinely entertaining. And there's no ads. It's completely free if you're subscribed to Netflix. And also you can leave it. Like I never turn my notifications on for any apps at all, other than like the main ones.
The old tinfoil hat.
No, it's because it just drains your battery and drains the battery on my watch and it drains the battery. And then I'm always looking at my fucking, and it's like, get a bag of sweets for £10, that kind of shit. So I can't be arsed. So I imagine you can just leave it and you'll get notifications like when someone's messaged you.
Yeah.
But also you can just skip time if you want to play it now. Or you can wait to make it more realistic. So if they're trying to locate a witness, it will come up saying 1 hour and 20, but you can just skip that or you can leave it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, though, like it is really, really, really good. But I did feel, what was it, on Wednesday I worked till late. But I don't start till...
In the office.
But I don't start till... why does anyone care about this? Anyway, I had the morning.
Oh, this is part of the story.
I had the morning and basically, yeah, actual work felt so inconsequential because I was like, I am solving a murder.
Steph was up at like 7:30 and then working at fucking 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever. And throughout the day, almost like incrementally in 10 minutes, I was getting screenshots and updates of how the investigation was going, and then as it got closer to the time where Steph had to start getting ready for work, she's just like, I'm going to be late. I'm rushing. I'm rushing because I was too busy investigating. Just the one where it was like, who was it that called you a cunt?
The Home Secretary.
Yeah, I just get a text. The Home Secretary's just called me a cunt.
Yeah. So he goes...
and then blackmailed you.
Yeah, it was right when...
Said he'd bury you.
I'd basically been using the dead boy's phone on his, like, it's not called WhatsApp because, copyright infringement. It's like Chats app or some shit.
Yeah. Chatty happy.
And they'd actually it was great. They were really, really brave. They created a social media campaign to try and find out who killed their friends. It was going really well. Anyway, I'd been chatting to them and actually getting really helpful information, obviously massively against protocol, which, was naughty of me. And then, it was right when my partner found out that I'd been doing that. And then fucking my phone rings, it's the Home Secretary. And basically he wanted to bury this evidence. And I said, fuck you, no. And he was just like, now listen here, you little cunt.
Yeah.
He was like, I've buried this evidence. And I said, I can bury you.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair.
I actually felt like anxiety or like fear or whatever, like when someone's
the Home Secretary's going to phone, I'm going to lose my job.
Honestly, you get so
got a mortgage to pay.
Oh my god!
But that is your fault because you broke the rules.
I did.
You broke protocol.
But without spoiling it, I think someone broke a bit more rules than me.
Yeah. This is true.
Spoiler free on this one.
Yes.
But, well,
I mean, surely you can go to HR if they've called you a cunt.
Oh, I mean, I don't
suppose
think
he's
you
the
get
head
much
though, isn't he?
higher, yeah. Well, fuck me, in this one of the guys has flirted with a key witness and I've got him in trouble, and then in walks superintendent. It's only his nephew.
Oh, of course it is.
And then my partner, DCI Sutherland, he said, no, he's suspended. And Superintendent Fowler's like, no, I don't think it needs to come with us. It's like, come with me,
boy.
Whatever the fuck your name is. Can't remember his name.
Greg.
And off he goes. Absolutely. I was like, I cannot deal with more corrupt police. You know what I mean? We've had...
There seems to be the theme going on here.
On this one, it's a OnlyFans. Sorry, all my fans. creator who's been chopped into pieces on Hampstead Heath. And we still can't find her head, and we can't find her real name either. So it's a bit of a struggle, yeah.
And this is on the Netflix app?
No, it's
a standalone.
Through Netflix. The other one I've got to do is Oxenfree 2, because I played Oxenfree on the Switch and I fucking loved it.
So they give you actual games as well?
Yeah. I'm sorry. How dare you call scripted crime stories not an actual game?
No, you know what I mean.
Oxenfree is kind of similar, where you're like running through and you've got to make decisions and stuff. It's sick. Really good. And then I've got another one called Before Your Eyes, which I haven't even opened the two of them yet because I'm so addicted to scripted crime
Amazon Prime
stories.
also gives you quite a lot of fucking free games as well. You can get quite a lot of free games from multiple places.
Do you not find though, like, for so long I'm like, oh, that'll be shit. Like, I haven't even tried it because I'm like, yeah, okay. When actually, I suppose when you think about it, you are paying for a service that they're then giving you...
Yeah, I mean, try saying that to Sony with PlayStation Plus, because all that stuff is shite. You know, they're increasing their prices as well.
Oh, of course they are.
They're as far as I'm aware, it's by 20 quid a year per tier.
Oh.
So it's not even like it's a small increase. It's a big boy increase.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they're actually going to fucking do some decent stuff, because I think it's like the highest tier that you can get. Something like 180 quid a year now.
What?
Something like that. Crazy.
What do you even get for that?
Demos is one of them.
That's grim.
How the fuck can a demo be a perk of a subscriptional perk? How the fuck? What?
Well, if you can't get it, if you can't demo it on any other level, then yeah, kind of. Because then you get to play and try it before you buy it.
Yeah, but that should be allowed for everyone.
It should
because
be, yeah.
It's a fucking demo. You don't pay for beta. Actually, no, you do now. You do pay for betas. Buy the collector's edition and get early access to the beta. Soap. That's the kind of shit. And yeah, me and Mark were just sort of rinsing it because annoyingly, majority of PlayStation games now, you have to have PlayStation Plus to play online.
Yeah.
So you're kind of strong-armed into paying for it, because I was like, if I'm not going to use it, then why am I paying for it? Unfortunately, 2 years ago bought a yearly subscription and forgot that I bought a yearly subscription.
Ouch.
After every update, which Mark discovered, it changes your subscription agreement to auto-renew.
Oh.
After every update. And it must have done it to mine because it was only... I've got just under 300 days left of my PlayStation Plus. So about 2 months ago, it took a year's worth of like 90 quid or something like that.
That's bad that you didn't notice.
And I was like, well, I noticed the fucking 90 quid going. But
did you not try and get it back?
No, because it was one of those where it's like, I'm going to be on the PlayStation at some point. So like, I kind of need it anyway. But,
yeah.
But I mean, I won't be paying fucking like 120 quid for it.
No.
Fuck that. Like Mark said, wait for the PlayStation Plus deals and shit like that.
Yeah. Heads Up is on there. That's
Heads
it.
Up?
Heads Up. You have to pay for Heads Up.
I don't know what Heads Up is.
Heads Up. Diddle-lim.
Oh. We won't talk about the elephant in the room, which is Starfield.
Okay, why?
Because I know fuck all about it.
Okay.
I know that there'll be people who will be expecting us to talk about it. We're waiting until next week or this Friday when Ash is back, because he's actually been playing it, and it releases for me on, what's the date today? 2nd?
No,
4th.
Today.
So it releases for me on Wednesday.
Okay.
Is when I'm able to play it, which means I should be able to get some decent time in, because obviously I'm not in work on Thursday, so I should be able to have a little crack with it if that thing can fucking handle it. Lots of people complaining about it.
Oh.
I know, but again,
we're not allowed to talk about it.
Wait, only because I don't know. Really don't know a lot. I haven't been like liking or searching anything about it, so naturally, all of my social media is just completely flatlined from it. It's probably listening now, so when I load up TikTok, the first video will be something to do with fucking Starfield.
Probably.
But yeah, other than that, in terms of gaming, not really much been going on. I put the Steam Deck on last night and the other day. I actually brought it to work with me today, but didn't get a chance to play it.
Oh, right.
As I'm very much on the cusp of finishing Control. It's one of those where it's like, I want to get it done, but I also want to see some of the side stuff, because the first time I played it, I didn't really do much of the side stuff. So I know what the ending is. So it's like there's no absolute rush for me to finish the main story. And then I was just trying to get back into the handheld world of it, because I was actually going to see about putting ESO onto it.
Okay.
Because obviously it being on console as well, the control
it's tiny though.
The controller layout is there, is what I mean.
Yeah, but it's gonna be so hard to see.
Yeah, but people play fucking WoW on a Steam Deck.
Do they really though?
Yes.
Or do they just load it up once and go,
I've seen it.
Wow, look at this.
I've seen it.
Lots technically play it, but will you enjoy it? Probably not.
What you'd have to do is do it through desktop mode.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'd have to get the launcher and all that bollocks. I'll have a look at a guide and see how easy it is. Yeah, but it means that if I'm at work and you're not, and I'm doing nothing, we could play ESO together.
Yeah, but you'll just be squinting because you won't be able to see any of it.
No.
Okay.
Trust me on this one.
Fair enough.
You're welcome. PlayStation Portal, big flop.
Yeah.
Didn't actually talk about it last week. It's
Well,
one of the many things that after we finished the podcast, we both sat there and went, fuck, didn't talk about this, didn't talk about that, didn't talk about this. PlayStation Portal was one of them.
Oh. Well,
do you know much about it?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
No, I know all the things
Thoughts?
about it.
You think it's worth 200 quid?
Is this a little thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I lied. I haven't really seen that much about it.
Do you want me to give you a brief summary of what it is?
No, we've already done that. I know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like, and is it the case that the PS5 has to be on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's
has to
not
be
my
on.
cup of tea.
You don't have to be on the same Wi-Fi, but you have to be on Wi-Fi. You can't hotspot it has to be a Wi-Fi connection, which to me completely kills the portability of it. Because once you drop connection, that's it. I know it's not out yet.
So how is it a flop if it's not out?
Well, just reading about it.
Well, but
and the general consensus around it.
Yeah, but that's...
I don't feel like there's a place for it. 200 quid to what is being marketed as being able to play on the PlayStation in a different part of your home for 200 quid.
But
it just seems
maybe
odd.
It just doesn't suit your lifestyle. Other people,
maybe
this might
suit your
be
fucking lifestyle.
right. This might be exactly what somebody needs, mightn't it?
I think it's going to be shit.
Okay.
The earbuds, on the other hand, I would like them.
I can't stand this room. I can't fucking stand it in here. Oh my god.
Well, look, we're going to do the exclusive. We'll call it
upstairs.
I'm not bringing all this shit in upstairs.
It's
not happening. It's not happening. We can just open a door. Let the smell out. Let the spores exit the building.
So you want the earbuds, yeah?
Patreon.com / what's the buttons?
Help us.
Pay some dough. Listen to all the exclusives. One of which we're actually going to go and record now. And then, yeah, that's it.
That is it.
We never have an outro.
No.
Fuck off. Mold. Right. Yeah, catch us on that. We'll see you next week. Friday. Couple days. 4 days. See you later. Uru.
Uru.